Greetings, friends. Happy Wednesday. I hope this message finds you engaged and immersed and inspired with what is unfolding in your life. The word for today is allow. And allow is directly related to the sun's infusion of inspiration today. And it's also a primary teaching in our ability to live as co-creators and our ability to manifest. There's a great, huge body of teaching called The Art of Allowing. And allowing is an art because it means that we are able to use our rational intellect and navigate the world with our logic and our logical mind. However, in order to receive new potentials beyond what we have imagined, we have to also be able to transcend the logical, rational mind of what's possible and what has been. And so allowing is the ability to hold clearly our vision and then at the same time transcend it and release it and surrender to something that is mystery beyond what we can understand. And this is perhaps the greatest paradox of all, is to commit to physicality and then let it go. To commit to our dreams and then release and allow something larger, allow the universe to support us and allow ourselves to step into the momentum of infinite potential. So the Sabian symbol for today is a new continent rising out of the ocean. That's what the sun is activating for you. So when you connect to the sun today, connect to this potential and the infusion in your consciousness today of an entirely new continent rising. So what I reflected on as I meditated on this symbol this morning was the way in which many of us are feeling the power and the depth and the solidity of this Earth Dog year. And sometimes it feels heavy. And imagine the heaviness of an entire continent. That's in a sense what all of us are feeling in the bigness of this birth. And so as we participate in the immense and exciting and creative potential of what's being born in our personal lives and in our world right now, it's essential that we learn to transcend the perception of being trapped in this heaviness and allow ourselves to go to bridge into an allowing of something larger and to receive the support and the ability to continually expand our own visions and our own experiences. So it's big. Allowing means that we have sent out our desires and intentions, and now we allow ourselves to receive the infusion of what is available. So knowing the bigness of this and feeling myself, the heaviness, not in a bad way, but the heaviness of the bigness and the challenge of navigating the reality of physical responsibilities and wanting to be able to manage them so that I can continue to expand, knowing that the potential today is for allowing the birth of something immense and brand new frontiers, a new world, allowing that birth. I went to the animal medicine cards, the animal spirit cards, and asked for a practical message today in this last quarter phase of this big month of birthing new potentials. This really, the birth of the new continent, in a sense, is the overall archetype of what this entire lunar cycle is about, is potentials beyond our dreams. So I went to the animal spirit cards and said, just for today, what's a message to allow each of us to hold space for allowing and to allow ourselves to feel the bigness without feeling burdened or overwhelmed by it? And the card that emerged was hyena. And so I laughed out loud when I saw hyena. Hyena in this deck is ruled by the element of fire, of courage and willpower and choice to show up. The triangle pointing up is an image of choice and vitality. And there's a quarter moon here. Now this happens to be first quarter, but we can take it as last quarter. That's a strong synchronicity. And so the message of hyena is humor. And one of the big teachings we work with in Kabbalah is the importance of humor in helping us navigate challenge and navigate change. And so hyena has the ability to use humor to embrace new potentials. And then the shadow side of humor is to defend ourselves with sarcasm and humor as a way of avoiding discomfort. So the message for you today is pay attention to humor and lightness and laughter as a tool to enable you to show up to new circumstances and new potentials and new possibilities, as a way to support your ability to allow what is unfolding and to more fully participate in what is unfolding. Laughter and humor can shatter rigid forms in an instant. And so when you find yourself feeling any form of fatigue or resistance or frustration, as much as possible today, use humor, because humor literally is one of the master abilities of the last quarter phase. So this is a perfect message for today, a perfect message for the art of allowing, and thank you for being a fellow co-creator on this path. Have an amazing day.